You are required to evaluate the impact of the Employment Equity Act on the business. Again, make sure that when they ask you to evaluate the impact, you refer to the advantages or the positives and the disadvantages or the negatives. Now, what are the advantages of the Employment Equity Act? Firstly, it promotes equal opportunity and fair treatment in the workplace. So workers will be more readily eager to perform in the workplace if they know they are going to be treated equally and fairly. It promotes the implementation of affirmative action, and that is where designated groups are given preference when it comes to the employment in certain positions. It prevents unfair discrimination. Unfair discrimination would be where the employer decides who gets promoted or not. It creates a framework for acceptable employment practices. It promotes diversity in the business. Now, very often you'll find a business where there are only men in top management position. Now, Employment Equity Act ensures that women also get an opportunity to be in top management position. Different cultural groups are given an opportunity to be in top management position, and also people who are disabled. And then it encourages consultation between the employee and the employer. In the past, the employer would just make all decisions and the employee needs to abide by it. But the Employment Equity Act promotes consultation and getting to know one another and agreeing on certain things instead of the employer just deciding it's going to be like that and that is the end of it. If we look at the disadvantages of the Employment Equity Act, employees who are inexperienced can be promoted in senior positions. Now, I think that will affect the business adversely if people who are inexperienced get promoted just because they are from the designated previously disadvantaged group. Implementation of the Employment Act can be costly as business has to invest in training of employees. Business are often compelled to appoint someone who's not regarded as their first choice. Again, during interviews, it might be that somebody that the business rates as number one and that they would like to be employed, but because of the employment equity requirements, they cannot employ that person. Then the Employment Equity Act can also be used to unfairly promote individuals not based on merit, but based on favoritism.